second edition. And I'm Mike Chaudhary, and I have traveled more or less like 25 countries in Japan within 1.5 years. And my plan is to visit all of them. Maybe there are 48 by the end of 2024. So I think most of you are interested in traveling, right? So I want to ask you a question. What do you think about most while you were traveling?
The girls.
Transport expenses.
Money, it's money. Accommodation, but it's all related to money, right?
Yes.
So what if I tell you how to travel on cheap? Maybe after this presentation, some of you will search on the internet where to go next. Okay, so let's start. So I'm assuming that you are taking a flight because flights are very cheap in Japan than Shinkansen. But after COVID, it's very expensive. Because it's expensive, never try doing this. I'm going to tell you the cheapest way to book your flights. So first of all, I would like to recommend you Google Flights. It's my favorite one. And to be honest, I didn't know about it. And one day I was scrolling my TikTok and I saw a video of Google Flights. And I booked my ticket to Okinawa like 6,000 yen cheaper than usual price.
Oh.
So let me teach you a little trick on Google Flights. So suppose you're going to Tokyo to Seoul. So there's Tokyo, and you choose your dates and return dates, and don't choose your destination from here. You have to choose the destination from the map. I don't know what science is working behind it, but it shows you really cheaper price. And another website is like Skyscanner. It's a website which analyzes the price from more than 1,000 booking websites and give you the cheapest option available. So it's a really good one. And the next thing is accommodation, right? Okay. So if you are for example like me, I would recommend you to visit stay at a hostel or dormitory. So I recommend you Hostel World. It contains all the hostels available in all over the world, and it's really cheap. And when I was in Okinawa, I stay at main city center of Naha for 950 yen per night. Yeah. And I don't know how many of you heard about couch surfing. So it's a website that allows people to host travelers from around the world, and at the same time it will allow you to stay at other people's house while you are traveling. And it's really cheap. And I went to Kyoto last year and I stayed there 10 days, and one Japanese guy hosted me for 10 days. I stayed at his place, he cooked food for me, he showed me around by his car, all for free. Yeah. And if you are going with your friends, I recommend Airbnb, because some people will let their house to the travelers for really cheaper price. Yeah. Cooking by yourself when you are traveling. So the next option is buying foods from convenience. After 9 p.m., all the convenience super shops they have many unsold items and they put a big amount of discounts on them. I think you should grab these items. And lastly, I think I'll show you a video of my Okinawa trip. Yeah.
Insta Reels.
So the whole trip cost me less than 50,000 yen for a 5 day. 5 days, 50,000 yen.
Wow.
So that's it. I feel That's it. I think this presentation will make your next vacation a little bit cheaper. Thank you very much.